So yesterday, you may recall that I mentioned about StayFi, which is a fantastic new email marketing Wi-Fi company that will mean that you get so many more emails and so much more data, so you can use it to get more direct bookings. Well, today, it's a slightly different service that I've come across, but I really want to talk about it. And this is called peerspace.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
Now, peerspace has been around for a while. It's got major backing. It's from America, but it is now gone worldwide. And what peerspace is that it connects people that are looking for venues for their event or private function. Now, what I mean by event or private function, it can fall under so many different categories. It could be a baby shower, it could be a get-together, it could be recording an album, it could be a photo shoot, it could be a movie shoot, it could be literally anything. Now, the big problem is that we assume that these companies have got it literally nailed down. Their talent scouts and their venue scouts know everywhere to go. But the problem is that they don't. And they have to rely on, say, word of mouth, or they have to rely on X, Y, and Z and pay big money to try and find these places. And we, as hosts, have got the venues that they need. So there's a connect. And the founders of peerspace are expanding. Now, I found and discovered these guys through a Clubhouse room. I reached out to them instantly because I think this is a fantastic idea. They have got the people, they just need the properties. And I said, I can get you in front of the properties. Just tell me when. And, they said to me, Mark, don't do it now. Let's just wait. But I said, no, sod that. Better is better than later. Let's just get it done now. Let me talk about you now, and everybody can go to you and find out more about you. So the way that it works is that they will rent out your property and you choose the allocated amount of time, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, you set the time. You get paid per hour. And this isn't working with just B2C, you're working with B2B. So the money is fantastic, big budgets. And again, it's a great way of recouping on any lost revenue from 2020. Now you may be thinking, well, my property isn't really movie friendly, etc., or photo shoot ready, but it is. So many of you are watching this right now who have got the perfect location that they are looking for. The reviews and the requests that they get, anything from a city apartment to a rural glamping site. You will be amazed at what the requests that they get. So to get listed on there is absolutely free. You do pay a commission if a booking comes in, but it's very low. And the cool thing is that there's a massive chance for upsell. So if you get a film studio, for example, come and stay with you for 5 hours, and you fit them in between guests coming or, X, Y, and Z, then they may even turn around and want to book with you as well, because they don't want to have to travel to accommodation and whatnot. So there's a fantastic chance for upsell here. So you'll get the revenue for the venue, for the letting out your property throughout the day, and then you'll get the revenue for the stay as well. There's so much potential with this. There have been some fantastic case studies in America of it working, and now they're ready to go worldwide. So what I would want for you to do right now, and again, they're going to hate me for this, but this is what happens when you come to me and we work together, and I say, listen, please let me put you in front of my audience. So you go to boostly.co.uk/peer, P-E-E-R. Go and list your property. Now, I've done that. I've done this with our farm stay business, and it's so easy to do. It's very resembling to Airbnb and getting listed on there. The terminology and the words that you use are a little bit different than if you're going to try and attract a guest to stay, but it is so easy. It's so simple, and it's free to list. What harm is there? I expect all of the thousands of people that are watching this to go and give it a go. Now, if your location isn't on there yet, don't worry. Still submit your listing and then pester them in the chat to get more audience there. I am going to be doing everything in my power to make sure these guys get worldwide and get spread around. I'm very fortunate that on one hand, I've got so many hosts that can put all their properties through peerspace, but I know a lot of influencers who would love this as well, that do need scouting locations for things like this. So I want us to send as many people as possible to it. So what I want for you to do, go to boostly.co.uk/peer, P-E-E-R, get a free account, and just list one of your rooms or one of your properties, and we'll go from there. I'm going to be doing more videos on this over the course of the 2021 because I really do believe in it. I really do believe in them, and hopefully you do too. So again, that's boostly.co.uk/peer, PEER. It's 100% free to get listed. You only have to pay them a small commission when somebody will book with you. And again, this just opens up so many avenues and so many revenue possibilities. And again, it will not get in the way in any way, shape or form with guests that are going to be staying with you and cleans and whatnot. You can dictate everything, which is fantastic. Go check them out. Any questions, any initial questions, please leave them in the comments below or email mark@boostly.co.uk. I will, of course, be back tomorrow for another episode of the Boostly podcast. But until then, remember, be proactive, don't be reactive, and let's go get some direct bookings.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.